Hello and welcome to episode 19 of Scouting for Goals. They call us Journeymen here on YouTube. Transfer window today, full pre-season to do. We'll keep stopping at little intervals during the window to show you what players we've brought in and got rid of. A lot of the players that we had last season wanting a lot bigger contracts or more money. I don't think we're going to be able to keep them. So it's going to be another summer with a lot of transfers, big turnover of players, and hopefully we go again next season. So let's see how we get on. Right then, so end of season awards. We've got player of the season, fans player of the season, Joe Flanagan 78%, Kyle Holer 12%, and Dinzay 8%. I don't think we're likely to see any of these two next season. Goal of the season, Lewis Bradley against Stalybridge. So let's have a quick look at that. That's when we're playing as 4-3-3 in Cup. So, well, must have come on Bradley. So we're a long ball up to Okram. Ball into Bradley and he just hit it. What a goal that were. Maybe an argument for playing him a little bit more than we did, but sadly not. Signing of the season, Dinzaya. I don't think you can argue with that. A young player of the season, Joe Flanagan. Season review. Obviously, we lost in the first round of the FA Cup versus Burton, but we got to the first round of FA Cup. That was quite big for us. FA Trophy were disappointing, but we weren't really bothered. But the National League North finished third. And then obviously got knocked out on penalties in the playoffs. Used just 23 players. Attendances were good. A superb season, but obviously one that ended in disappointment, really. So vision and expectations, high tempo pressing football and make the most of set pieces, which we shouldn't have a problem with because we became quite good at them. Work within a wage budget, build a new stadium. That's interesting. End of next season, promotion by winning the league. Right, okay then, so that's that. Squad dynamics, all good, but obviously there's going to be quite a bit of change. Discuss with the players. Everybody's happy with that. Promoted as champions. Right then, okay. And squad end of season break. So, as I said, all this lot here are out of contract. So I'm going to try and see what I can keep and what I can't. Stalagic and all these. So we're going to have certain players still here, but not as many as we'd like. I've tried to get Bailey and Dinzay and Hines to stay. It doesn't look like it's happening. Allen, I may keep, but again, I think he's going to want more money. So it may be more reliant on loans this year, but we'll have to see what the market's there and see what's available. So yeah, let's see how we get on, and we'll come back after we've made a couple of signings. Just a quick one on the new stadium. Announced plans to build a new stadium and searching for suitable sites and investors. Paul Stevens wants to get the club back to Sheffield, which rightly so. This will not be a smooth process, but we have got a bit of money and wants to take the club back to the next level and considers building a new stadium a big step in that direction. So can't disagree with him there. And luckily, we're going back to Sheffield. Great stuff. And I bet you're all wondering what budgets we've got as well. So initial wage budget of 12 grand a week. That's a big increase, an extra 2 grand a week, and a transfer budget of 705,000. So we've actually got a bit of money to spend this time, and I've got a few ideas of players who I might want to bring in. So watch this space. First signing is in, and he actually could be the most important one of the lot. We struggled for goals towards the end of last season, and this guy might just be the person who does it for us. Jamal Hector Ingram, a 22-year-old striker, previously at Derby West Ham, never actually played a game. Finishing 13, first touch 7, but his acceleration, composure, pace, natural fitness, stamina, and he's already a good leading player for most national sides. So that is a big first signing. So hopefully, plenty more where that came from. So there's been a few more signings, and we're going to start off with Cole Scholes, long time pro in the Championship, League One, with Ipswich, and now coming to us at the age of 35. Central midfielder, um, leading player for most Vanarama National sides, 3-star potential, 3-star current, Journeyman, yes, and he will be a good addition to the midfield. Martin Craney, I'm excited about this one, although only 2-star, good attributes, influential player, recently at Luton, but only promoted to the Premiership with Sheffield United a couple of seasons ago. So still got plenty that he can do. That's another one. Alex Rodman can play on either wing with our new winger system, which we're going to be playing. So that's important as an advanced playmaker. 6 foot, not small. Gets into the opposition area. Veteran winger. Another journeyman to help. Callum McManaman. He's always been knocking around the Football League, higher up. Sunderland, West Brom, Wigan. Always been around. 2.5-star current and potential. 30 years old. And actually a proper winger that we're pretty happy with. So that's good. You saw Hector Ingram. Josh Casey, recently of Woking. He's going to come in as our new left back. To give competition to Beck, bit more of a senior pro, leading player for most Vanarama National North sides. We're pretty happy with him. 29 years old, good free kick taker, natural fitness, stamina, should be a decent option there. And then 2 strikers where we struggled last season. The first of which is 6'3" Jordan Edwards. He's coming on loan from Oxford, £275 a week. Can play as a target man or a poacher. Good size. He's just played his first friendly and scored 2 goals, I think. So we're pretty happy with him. And the one that we're really excited about is Tyrese Simpson, who's coming on loan from Ipswich. Actually played 2 games and scored a goal for them last season. 6'2" again. Can play as a target man, advanced forward, poacher, same again. Finishing, composure, jumping reach. He's got it all, this lad. £675 a week. And we're not far off really now. If we go to the team report and squad depth, you're looking at Hector Ingram and Simpson. We probably want one Edwards, so that's 3 now. Maybe one of these 2 as a permanent. I'd like to get Mellor in, but I don't think we can. They want him playing with high quality players. Still, a winger who could play on both would be ideal. Midfield, central midfield, we are absolutely sorted. Tariq, Hines and Craney at right back. Beck, Hines and Casey at left back. Probably just Beck and Casey to be fair. Centre half was sorted. Bailey and Gill are not actually part of the side if I'm not mistaken. They're just kind of hanging around for the moment, which is okay, but we may sign them permanently, especially Bailey, and possibly another goalkeeper, because we know Stalagic is not exactly unprone or not prone to injuries. So still a few bits and bobs to go. We have still got some transfer budget left and some wage budget left, but it's taking good shape. So we'll carry on playing a few friendlies and see what other business we can do. And so final 2 players are in, I think. So it's Terry Hawkridge. He's going to be a winger, can play on both sides. Previously of, let's have a look, Solihull Moors in the Vanarama National, did alright last season. So we're pretty happy with him. Can play on the right and the left. Crossing, dribbling, pace, stamina. 31 years old, cuts inside, knocks ball past opponent. Yeah, pretty good player. We can't grumble with that. Gives us some more options. Now this kid we signed in on loan because Stolagic's got injured, surprise, surprise. Only to find out as he's arrived, he's also got torn wrist ligaments, so he's out for 3 to 5 weeks. So we ain't got a goalkeeper for the first game of the season as it stands, which is tomorrow. But when they do come back, this kid has got it all. 6'5", natural fitness, jumping reach, determination, decisions, communication. He will be our number 1 for the season, and he's coming on loan from Ipswich. So just to go to the team report and squad depth, up front we're okay. Hector Ingram, Simpson, they're probably going to be as front 2, Edwards closely in behind. Right hand side, McManaman, Hawkridge now. Rodman can play on either, as can Hawkridge. And Beck is probably going to play on the more attacking role this season if we need him. Central midfield's probably where we're at the strongest, with Flanagan, Crutchley, Neil, Scholes and Wilson as 5 central midfielders. I think 3 of them are injured at the moment. Right backs, we've got Tariq Hines, who we love anyway, and Martin Craney, good pro journeyman as we know. Centre halves, Austin, Crutchley, Dinzea, and Owen Bailey, who has now signed on a permanent deal on £1,000 a week, so he's back in. We may sign up Ruben Gill because he can play there, and he gives us a bit of extra cover, so that may happen. And in there we've got 2 good goalkeepers, but unfortunately neither of them are fit. So Chester is the first game tomorrow, which is a home game, so we can look forward to that. We are favourites to go up, and the board want us to win the league as champions, so I think it's going to be a very fun season. So I hope you can join us for the next video. If you have enjoyed that, please do leave a like, and we will see you next time. Thank you very much.